Hey guys, it's Dwayne from Big Sugar Honey Company. Didn't plan on making a video, so this is impromptu. These are the two flow hives that we were gifted, and I just threw in a week or so ago, maybe 10 days ago, I threw in 5 frames of capped brood when I was skimming and equalizing my hives at the farm. And I just brought them home and stuck them in here. These are brand new hives, brand new repurposed hives, I should say, and just starting them from scratch. So I was going to make a video, bit of a documentary of these flow hives. Right now they're just regular hives. The flow chambers are here. They don't go on until you're ready to start catching honey. So normally, or right now, we're just treating them as just standard hives. They're 10 frames. They'll have a queen excluder, and then the flow frames will sit above them. I was going to start these with 5 frames of brood each and basically make them monstrous and ready to catch honey by the 1st of June. But plans changed today because they had, I don't know, 10 queen cells between them. Or on 10 different frames there was queen cells, and there's many queen cells per frame. So I pulled 5 mating nukes out of dusty storage, and I have a few others that I'm going to do, and we're going to start to mate out some queens. So basically I'm stealing a frame of brood with a queen cell. It's about half brood, half emerged, and they've backfilled some with food, and that's going to go in these mating nukes here, and they'll go in, and they're already in there. So there's a food frame and a frame of adhering bees, and there's bees are about to emerge shortly, and a queen cell that is also going to emerge, I would say, in the next 5 or 6 days at the most. So we'll just watch them. And in a perfect world, what will happen is the newly hatched or emerged queen will come out of the cell, and she will take a day or 3 to harden up and for her wings to dry out, or whatever it is. Don't know the technological jargon, but she takes a few days to be ready to fly and go out on her mating flight. And she'll GPS to these little boxes, and I'll set them not side by side. They'll be close to each other but not side by side, and the entrances will be facing away from each other. And the hope is that she'll find some drones, get mated out, and come back to these little tiny boxes. And from there we can pick her out of those boxes and put her to work in full-size hives. So back to these. So these have been knocked down to 2 frames of brood each and a bunch of foundation, kind of similar to what a new beekeeper would get in a nucleus colony. Similar, not exactly the same, but pretty similar. So this whole series is going to be starting these flow hives from scratch with a nucleus colony. Kind of give people an idea of where they would be starting from if they're doing the exact same thing. And I know some people still are buying flow hives out there. I have given them a bit of a bad rap. They are not my favorite, but we're going to give them a fair test and see how they perform. Real test in Ontario. In here, I shook out a whole bunch of nurse bees. There's still a few flying bees, but there's a whole bunch of nurse bees in here, and they will get distributed across all the mating nukes that I've made. So you can hear them. I'm not super happy. I love these pro nukes. There's so many options, so many things you can do with them. So if we just give them a little tap, knocks them down. The flying bees fly, and the nurse bees will stay. Now if I put them in those hives sealed them up, moved them a few kilometers away, even the flying bees would come back to their new location because they don't really have an option. They don't know how to get back. So all the flying bees will go back right here. So that population will keep getting bigger. That's why I'm able to steal some of these nurse bees to keep the brood warm. So that's what we're doing, because it's still have a few cool nights. We're still not into proper spring, I don't think. And the extra bee power is like little heaters, and they'll keep that brood warm and keep that queen developing until she's ready to come out. So there's also a frame feeder in each of these, and they're filled up with syrup. And then lastly, something important, these last two frames, this one and this one, you have to shake them. If you're adding queens, which I've done to both of these have new import queens in these cages here, you have to 100% make sure there are no queen cells left, because they will be much more fond of the queen cell they made, even though she's not ready to come out yet. They'll be more fond of her than a newly introduced queen. So I actually shake these frames completely off so that you can find any queen cells. Tear them down, put them back in. They already know they're queenless. You can hear them. Hopelessly queenless, because the cells are all dead. There's no eggs in there. There's no larvae in there. So they are hopelessly queenless. So in theory, they should love this new queen. And if we do this simple test, see how easily the bees are being able to push off the cage. I can push them off with no force whatsoever. That is a good indicator that they already love her, and that's a great sign. So let's just make a little bit of room. Maybe I put it in. Make a little bit of room between these two brood frames. And we'll simply put her without crushing bees. Can't imagine the smell of crushed bees is helpful to queen introduction. And I'll pull it back a little bit. And that's it. You can see that plug right there. That's the candy plug. And there's some attendants in the actual cage with her. And they will be eating the sugar from their side. And all these bees here will be eating the sugar from that side. And it takes 1 to 3 days for them to eat all that candy and release her. And again, time is something we're looking for here to get her pheromone, her queen pheromone, spreading throughout the colony. And that will help in queen introduction. You can find this one. See this one right here? She is saying to everyone else, come back, we have a queen. She is fanning her gland at the back there, and that's what she's doing. She's telling everybody, come back, we've got a queen. She's right here. Very cool. So that's it. We'll make some more videos to show how these guys progress and the speed of which they progress. Today is May 2nd, I believe. I check. May 3rd, already a day behind. So today is May 3rd, and really this is day 1 for introduction. So we'll come back and we'll check her in maybe a week. Yeah, we'll give them 7 days. She should be released, and then if all goes according to plan, we will see eggs And if we have eggs, we know that she is ready to go, ready to make some daughters. All right, well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll keep up with this video series.